Farseer spec? Cost control is doable, but I prefer the Farseer, I think. I think we just go Brawlers here. It's kind of disappointing. He already has the Hounds with the Extinguisher. But we can still win. Do we ever go Arc Lights? I don't think so. Just gonna be aggro Hounds, right? He's gonna have a Fire Badger of his own. Don't want to go Arc Lights. Do we go Hounds? Maybe just Void Eyes? But there's nothing in front, that's the problem. If we had some chaff, then probably makes sense. You could put the Void Eyes all the way back, actually, and just have them, like, here, but probably the chaff is a good idea here, because it holds the... I mean, it looks like we should have went for Arc Lights. Very close. We lose by the Saber. It's not horrible. Okay. Let's go for the Phantom Race. Which probably could be a little bit more forward here. All right, this is very good. He doesn't know that we do Phantom Race round 2, I think. Otherwise, he probably would have built the Phoenix. And you probably definitely don't put the Fire Badger on the flank because of this. Alright, we're going to lose everything except for the 2 Phantom Rays, but that's still fine. Alright, Wasp is good, obviously. He could go Raiden, so we just go for the Wasp. Just continue to build our Phantom Ray line. Target a level here. He actually goes for another. He actually gets the free one, which is pretty good. Okay. We love seeing the missile interceptor. That's actually really good to see. Raiden's also amazing to see now that we have Wasp. We can consider going into shield on the Wasps later. Maybe one more pack with a shield. We obviously have a chaff clear problem, but we can oil him and he could burn his own chaff. Probably should have done that instead of the extra level. So that was a huge mistake, I think. Could also just go for a tower oil and then click shield on the Phantom Rays, but Still actually might win this just because of so much, how many of those wasps we have. They're saving the day. All right, we'll skip here. Maybe just go for the oil here. He burns himself. It allows us to just gauge what he's going to do more. I think we just go for some phoenixes here. So we get a little bit more well-rounded of an army to deal with this stuff. And I don't know. Do we go for a chaff pull or something? Probably not. We throw a chaff here. Goes for Mustangs, interestingly, but he might end up burning himself. Unfortunately, looks like he's not necessarily going to burn himself here. Okay, please. Please burn. Please burn. Come on, fire badgers. Just change the target. Don't get stuck in the oil like this. Alright, now we don't want him to burn himself. Okay. Still fine, but now we know he's got Mustangs, right? Are those Mustangs? Okay, they are Mustangs. Probably have to go for this boat tier. Void Eyes, I don't know. Void Eyes might be good too. How much is this? Same cost, so let's just go for this. Okay. So we need him to burn, so I guess we could just use a beacon. But let's just see how this goes out here. Do we ever go shield now? How are these phoenixes doing? How are these Mustangs doing, right? I think we're scared of going. Okay, let's just go one more packet shield. I think we need to sell out of this. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I think we need to do this. And what else? Still waiting. I guess he's gonna go extinguisher soon, so you know, probably don't want to go for everything ourselves. Let's just, I don't know here. We need some chaff clear for the later round, and that's kind of a huge problem. All right. He's got the range on the Mustangs. Maybe the Overlord can do something. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not doing so much. It's doing a little something. So we can tell with the fire we win really hard. Problem is we're not able to do fire necessarily because he's got the extinguisher. So we're better off just with Vulcans. We need something that could just clear his chaff. So again, we get the fire spell. We'll take it for sure. And let's see. Kind of want to beacon this guy back, but no need. Just continue to use our spells. This guy's doing a lot. Maybe we go more Overlords, or is that just crazy? Need something with Splash. Need something that can take care of his stuff here. I don't think Overlords is killing the Hounds so good. We kind of need the Vulcan. We kind of can't. Let's just go shields on this. 2 more Phantom Race. Okay, gets the extinguisher. We get completely burned here. Sells his fire badger as well. Now he's into the extinguisher. We don't have constant fire. We only have fire for basically just the spell round. We don't have any chaff clear. We need some kind of chaff clear here. Seriously. It's probably not gonna look. It's probably not gonna work out so well for us this round. It's a very cheap technology. It even counters like the fire spell, like for the same cost, so it's pretty good. This is not good. All right. Do we just go? Okay, he's kind of low on HP here. Let's just go for our gut shot here. We'll sell out of maybe this guy. Let's go for the game ender. That's going to be our chaff clear. And what else? So we get this chaff, we got this. Or we could just move this guy like forward here. Just into the into this tower. But I kind of want him to, I kind of want to just kill everything. Probably need to missile some things here. Probably need speed maybe, just so our units can move up a little faster. But I wonder if we need to missile this instead. I think this is fine. All right. Problem is the chaff here, right? I'm not sure if we're able to clear all this chaff. Everything is running straight at this factory here, but it's really the chaff clear factory. You really needed to click probably high explosive ammo. But as long as it could tank just for a little bit longer. There we go. Please, yep. Looks good. War Factory is the solution for everything. Yeah. I don't know about the HE. Did we even have money for that? I don't think we had the money. But HE probably would have been pretty good. Yeah, literally all we needed was a War Factory. I was thinking though that we needed probably Vulcan with like Scorch or range. That's the other thing I would have done here. But I'm not so sure if it would have worked, which is kind of crazy. All right, so this is a round that kind of we almost started losing here. We should have went for the War Factory probably right here. I probably don't even go for the fire. I mean, and we can even go for this photon emission on the War Factory for cheap. But I don't think we can afford it, can we? Can we afford both photon and the level 2 factory at the same time? Don't think so. Actually, we can. So let's say we just did this. Went for the photon. Just win the game right here. Like we played it out for way too long. We should have just done this. Because we're really just giving him like way too many chances. So the opponent expects fire. We don't go for fire. Looks like he was, you know, the whole idea of his hounds were just to keep it around just for the fire. And we fell for his trap by actually going for the fire. So had we done this one round earlier, I think that would have been way better. We could have lost easily because we just kept playing with fire. Let's see if this does 1100. Yes, it does. Yeah, so that was a huge mistake on our part. We almost deserved to lose the game for that. Luckily, we came back here And just out of curiosity, let's just see how the HE does. Just think we still need the armor no matter what. So I don't know if we can afford it though. It's going to be hard to afford both here. So what if we only go HE? Does that do anything? Guess we could go for this as like a as like something else. Yeah, I don't like this line, but let's just see if what happens here. See how good the HE is on its own. You know, it does go really big splash. So maybe it's clears stuff up, but then the hounds, they kind of when they come in, they're gonna die anyways. They kind of splash the, they kind of get to the point where they become they lower their own kind of just it still works, but the HP is just barely there. I do wish that we had probably would have gone for both here, but it does work. But it's very close. I don't recommend not going armor in this case because if this thing dies, then it's just game over. We just lose. And what about the pure like Vulcan line? Because I was thinking, could also do really well with just pure Vulcans. Do we sell out of this guy? Maybe. Get another Vulcan, maybe. And what else? Let's try without the missile. Do we need charge shot here? Now this is what I would build if there wasn't any war factories. Don't know if this works. I mean, the chaff clear is kind of working, right? Still coming in. This is some crazy levels of chaff here. And we have the 3 Vulcans. Is our tower okay? Tower gets messed up. So it's obviously not enough. Or maybe the Vulcans are too far back. But it's just not enough. Could you go for level 2? Be with an amp core? Go for the range. Let's try this. It's probably not going to work, but maybe. You can keep that blob like a little bit further, like not so close to the tower. Then it's doing good. Just barely keeping it in front of the tower here. It looks better though, for sure. But there's... Okay, it looks like that's it. So now it's the saber tooth about to take out this guy. Still lose this tower. And even if we win, it looks like there's just not enough. So I think it takes us more than one turn to win here. Perhaps on the round earlier, we could go for the Vulcan. So skip. Sell out. see if this does anything. You just throw a missile down here. And this Vulcan probably needed to be a little bit closer to here. So it's very bad for us here. One more time, let's try the Vulcans more closer. This Vulcan probably should be one square up, so the Saber won't shoot at the tower. Not sure how the targeting is going to work here. Okay, looks fine. Looks like we almost cleaned this up. So maybe this is the setup round, and then the next round we just build more like Phoenixes or something. But you can tell that it's the War Factory that solves every problem.